breaking boundaries. The city of Broadway limelight. The city of architecture that delights. Skyscrapers withstanding pride. High-tech aura that takes the globe in its stride. Snow-clad in winters, vibrant in summers. The New York City springs out as one of the most popular cities embraced by the Indian diaspora.
The main thing is to make sure that the cultures of North America understand the differences as well as the similarities, as well as the richness and wealth of the culture of what comprises of India.
New generation who born here and who are from long time, you have to give them something American way and also mix the Indian way. That's what we are planning to do.
Be it media, Ayurveda, banking, yoga, music, hospitality, films, lawsuits, IT, medicines, temples, the New York City shines with millions of Indians.
America has the best healthcare system in the world, and India came a long way, and now India has, at least in the urban area, has very good hospitals, state-of-art hospitals and facilities. But in India still we are missing the last mile of the healthcare quality service, and that last mile is services by subspecialists like myself, who is specialized in asthma, allergy and immunology, or someone who is specialized in cancer, or someone who is specialized in heart diseases, and that subspecialty is still missing there, and that's the difference between USA and India.
Doctors are the same both in India and here. Excellent care. But a woman, I think by nature, she's more of a nurturer. She doesn't think that she needs help. So I think that is a basic issue.
People from all religion come. They meet together. We discuss about each religion's positives and what is bringing a negative concept to each religion and how we are all linked. So that's very interesting. Finally, what I would say is how we are interacting with this. We, as a temple, promote every other temple in the community. We say that temples are very precious, churches are very precious, mosques are very precious, because these are the things which hold our culture.
In this country, temple cannot sustain just as a temple. In India, it's okay, you go, you worship and go. Here, it has to serve the community's needs also. So you need a community center where people can come, have some wonderful programs, good auditorium.
It is enchanting to see Indian restaurant and Indians working hard, imparting their best for the dollar market.
So when India comes out and India produces, whether it's Make in India or anything else, they're not just producing for India, they're producing for a global economy. So that's the integration that we are looking at. The good part about a US-India integration is India sends about 100,000 students to the US every year. So, and a bunch of these people, a few thousand of them, stay back here in the US, and a lot of them travel back to India. So they also help in the integration factor.
We have a good mix. Primarily it is the ethnic population, but with increasing focus on India becoming an investment center, business ties. So Air India is a key component of the Make in India and the development of commerce, trade, tourism in India.
Get more non-Indians than Indians in our restaurant. They are looking to, expose to have exposure for Indian food. They try and they're very open to it, and response has been great. And for that reason, we have 3 restaurants in New York City, and especially New Yorkers are anyways open to experiment anything new.
Indians dancing on the tunes of Western musicals. But at the same time missing the exotic aroma of their hometown across 7 seas.
I celebrate the fact that Dr. Ambedkar, who created and was the chief draftsman of India's constitution, literally imported wholesale the United States Constitution, United States Supreme Court precedents, and then localized it for current needs. For example, the minorities of India and so on. So the basis of law in India is very similar to the basis of law in the United States, although the Indian Constitution, I understand, has been amended 100 times or more. So that's a little excessive, but it is what it is.
America has always been a land of immigrants. From its very founding, it has attracted immigrants from all over the world. Indians have also been attracted to the United States. They've come here and they have done very well for themselves. They have excelled in all walks of life. So the law provides equal opportunities for Indians to come here as it does to everyone else.
The movement of Indian diaspora in United States has been considerably cohesive.
I, being an Indian, I am telling here the stories about Indians in America. My movies are about being immigrant in America. So I try to bring an Indian cultural aspect to my films because they are about Indians in America.
Yoga is so prevalent. Every couple of blocks is a yoga studio, right? You will see most people practicing yoga. There are 30 million people practicing yoga in the US.
Bharatiya Shastriya Sangeet is relatively, Bollywood is not popular, I wouldn't say, but it has become more popular over the years, right? Thanks to the efforts of Ustad Zakir Hussain Saab, Pandit Ravi Shankar Saab, Ustad Amjad Ali Khan Saab, and stalwarts like them, Shiv Kumar Sharma ji, Hari Prasad ji, that Indian classical music has, I would not say that it's actually penetrated the mainstream, but it's become increasingly popular. It's now entered the auditoriums and, as they say, stage performance. Initially, it was relegated to yoga studios and temples and people's house. So Bathak music is still very popular here.
Yes, I think they see it as music. I think it's about how you present it. It's about how the beauty of the music comes through. They may not know the details, but I don't think even Indians know the details a lot. Because these are classical arts, right? People who are involved in it, they know. But the others, they just enjoy it as just music. And I think the artist has to perform really, really well for the artist to be, for people to enjoy the music if they're not familiar with it.
राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरो नाम सबको सन्मति दे भगवान ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरो.
The first and foremost thing is we have about 3.5 million Indians here, and they're all doing extremely well. Now, the Indians in this country are the most prosperous, most educated, most employed. So, in a way, we should be very proud of our community. Yes, there are issues at times of how far they are mixing, because the first generation generally is somewhat, they are in their work life, they are fully integrated. But when they come home, they immediately become Indian. In a way, they have also helped in protecting Indian culture in this country. They are the ones who are proud Indians, they are in touch with India, they do follow all the festivals and rituals. And it serves a particular purpose, because it does give their children some idea of what India is or India was a few years back. There are sometimes issues of their integration in the mainstream American society, but the second generation is very quick to sort of get into the mainstream in this country, and they do very well. There are some people, their identity is torn. They are neither here nor there.
Departed from 7 seas, 2 varied cultures, 2 varied geographies, 2 pillars of democracy, India and America, where clusters will breed into yet larger spheres of humanity.